If this little boy is Brenda's son, and that's a big if, you didn't bring him here out of the goodness of your heart. You've had an agenda and an angle all along. What is different now?
You're right. I had an agenda to save my grandson in all the ways I couldn't save my own. If I had known the truth about Theo, if I had known the life he was leading Alexander into, I would have stopped it sooner, but Alexander turned into someone I didn't even recognize. I completely lost my own son.
So you stole mine?
If you had kept Lucian, Theo never would have let you live.
Okay, let's not act like you care about what happened to Brenda, because she's been looking over her shoulder for a long time. Losing a child didn't make it any safer.
It made Lucian safer. He had a good home and a good family, a loving family, and Theo was none the wiser. Once Theo came to Port Charles and found out you'd been pregnant, everything started to unravel. He was obsessed with finding our grandson. And I guarantee you, as bad as it's been these last couple of months, it would have been so much worse if the truth had come out any sooner. Mm-hmm. I know what I did was terrible, but it would have been much worse.
Okay, well, enough about you. How about this child now? What about this kid? You think his adoptive parents are going to be okay with just giving him up?
I didn't get to them in time.
Babe. Okay, so now you're telling us that his parents are dead, that Theo killed his parents, because I don't even know what to say about this anymore. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. This kid doesn't know that his parents are dead. Did you tell him that? How am I supposed to make this okay for this child when he doesn't even know who I am right now?
I did not expect to see your face. Especially since you hightailed it out of here when Dante showed up to question me about that stiff down in Vaughn's parking lot. Thanks for the support, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. It's nothing personal. It's just self-preservation.
What are you so worried about? Don't tell me you off the guy.
No, but I'm sure that they'll try and find a way to pin it on me. As long as Robin's beloved Uncle Mac is running the show and public enemy #1. I wouldn't be surprised if every cop in town has orders to shoot me on sight.
Either Dante's really slow on the draw or your paranoia is getting the best of you.
I didn't want to take any chances. But you seem to have the situation handled, so if you'd rather pout, I can, easily go.
You know what? I know very well that you think you're working me.
Oh, really?
But since your agenda involves being nice to me, I think I'll play along.
Good. Because I'd be ashamed to have to leave when the fun was just starting.
Finally got to a place that we were moving on from what happened with Lisa and trying to get on with our relationship, and now Johnny's just trying to blow it apart again.
But who cares what Johnny says? You know, I know that you don't want to engage with Lisa on any level.
I can't stand her, and I hate the fact that she keeps coming between us.
So do I, but we can't let ourselves get upset over it every single time.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to say that, Robin, but she could have killed you, and God knows what could have happened to Emma.
Okay, Lisa has controlled our lives for way too long. We can't give her that power anymore. In fact, I don't even want to think about her anymore. It's time to move on.
Do you think she'll let us do that?
I don't know. I'm hoping that she'll channel all her crazy energy into Johnny and forget about trying to make us miserable.
God, and once again, she gets away with it.
Yeah, but do you think I want her to pay for every single thing she's done? Of course I do. But I cannot focus my energy on trying to make that happen anymore. I mean, there's just more important things to focus on. Our family. And us. I'm gonna go check on our daughter and get my cold feet ready for bed. You coming?
Be there in a second. I'm just gonna lock it up.
Lucian's story is very compelling. Okay? No question about that. It doesn't make it true. So before you get too attached to this little boy, will you check some facts? Right?
By all means. Here is Lucian's birth certificate and his adoption papers.
Hey, just wait.
And that's a good place to start. I brought Lucian here to make amends for the pain I've caused, but the truth is I would like nothing more than the chance to get to know him.
I don't want you to skip town, okay? Until we figure out if this little boy really is Brenda's son.
I'll be staying at the Metro Court. You're welcome to come visit as often or as little as you like. I realize this has all come as a huge shock, and you may not be ready for the responsibility of taking care of a little boy, but if you're not, I will make sure that Lucian has a good life. I'll take care of him.
I want you to get out. And you won't be seeing my son or taking him anywhere. Because I missed 3 years of his life. And I won't be missing one more second. Get out. Right now, get out.
Hey, sorry, I know it's late.
You forget something?
Yeah, book. I think I left it on the table.
Differential equations, this must be it.
That's the one.
Sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, it's a real page turner. Grabs you from the start, puts you right into a coma. I could let you borrow it if you want.
Thank you, I'll pass. Hey, is this yours? I found it here by the door. I thought maybe it might be Robin's, but you might have dropped it playing with Emma, but you have two, so yeah, it's gotta be Robin's.
Actually, it is mine. I lost it back at school and I put it in my backpack and it must have fallen out when I was unpacking my bags.
Okay.
Night.
See you.
Oh, just get over here.
You gotta be kidding me.
It could be important.
This isn't?
All right, just give me a second. Go upstairs, and I'll be up there in a few minutes, all right?
Okay, don't keep me waiting long.
I'll try not to. Hello. Yeah, I'll accept the charges. Hey, Pop. No, I'm in the middle of something right now. I gotta call you back. Okay, well, I'll be up to visit you on Tuesday like I always am, and we'll talk about it then. No, don't worry, all right? I found myself a very unique situation that'll give us all the leverage we need against Corinthos.
Thank you for coming to meet me.
Yeah.
I know how much you care about
Look,
Michael.
before you say anything else, I just want to get a few things straight here. I don't want to look at my brother and think for a second that he has it in him to look someone in the eye and put 2 bullets in their head. Now, having said that, I know how he was brought up and what he's been through, and I know that it's a possibility. I have to walk a pretty fine line between being a good brother and a cop. And it's a big help if I don't have knowledge of a crime, especially one as serious as this one is.
He didn't do it. Michael didn't kill Brandon. He wouldn't lie to me.
He's got a bright future ahead of him, and I don't want to see him throw that away by doing something stupid.
He hasn't.
That leaves Jason at the top of the suspect list.
Why do you think Jason did this? I mean, Brandon has many more enemies than he ever did friends. Maybe someone he owed money to got tired of all the excuses, or maybe he got in a fight with the wrong person and just lost.
Look, a bar fight is a broken nose and a black eye. This guy was shot execution style by a professional.
At least question the people at Vaughn's. Johnny said that they would cooperate.
Johnny. When did you talk to Johnny?